My people, what's going on? This is your boy Malk back with another episode of the Mindset of a Hustler podcast. Yo, it is very much fall here in Colorado. The leaves are turning colors. It's looking real wonderful outside. And you know what that means, y'all. I'm just it's almost cuffing season. Some of y'all, I know it's already cuffed up, but I know some of y'all is about to get in the game. Hey, I'm letting you know, shoot your shot. Do your thing. Don't be scared. Pull up. It's cuffing season time. I want everybody to get through cuffing season and have an MVP year. Anyway, back to the episode. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening or watching this podcast at, so you never miss another episode when we go live every Thursday. I'm honestly thinking about doing this more than once a week because these episodes are short enough. Not like those 2.5 hour long podcasts that some people be listening to.
2 hours later.
These are short enough we could do probably twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. So if that's something you guys want, go ahead and hit us up and let us know. Let's go ahead and jump right into the topic for today. The question I have for you to start this podcast episode off for you is, are you playing small in life? Have you engineered parts of your life to play smaller than you are capable of? Now, I know some of y'all listening to this podcast are hard-headed just like me, so when I ask you a question like that, you'll probably be like, nah, I'm not playing small. I'm doing what I can in pretty much every area of my life, right? That's what I would say if I was listening to this podcast. I have a few questions to ask you to see if you really are maximizing your full potential and seeing if you are playing small in your life. So if you answer yes to any one of these questions, then it's an indication that you are in fact playing small in your life. First question is to see if you're playing small in life. Do you wait to speak until asked to speak? Or do you hold back how you truly feel about certain situations? Number 2, do others control how you feel or how you act? Number 3, is there something you have been wanting to do but haven't out of fear? Or is procrastination holding you back? Or are you avoiding taking action on something that you know you want to do? Number 4, are you in a relationship, career, or a community that no longer serves you? Number 5, do you wait for things to come to you, or do you hope for good things to happen? Number 6, do you have a victim mentality or a pessimistic attitude? Now, obviously, there's probably 100 other questions I could ask to see if you're playing small in life. These are just some of the things that I thought of, and, I answer yes to some of these, myself. And I know some of you are asking, like, well, what's the big deal? What's the point in, I like playing small. I like my life. I like the job that I'm in, or I like, I'm comfortable with where I'm at. There's a quote from Coach Carter, one of my favorite movies.
Sir, can you believe this uppity Negro? Sir.
Coach Carter, but it's actually from Miriam Williamson. And it's in the part of the scene, or it's in the movie where Coach Carter is asking Timo Cruz what he's afraid of, because it's clear that he's afraid of something. And towards the end of the movie, Timo Cruz stands up.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
I know for a fact that some of us are playing small in life. And I'm not pointing fingers because, like I said, I've fallen victim to this too. Recently this year, I was working a job that I really was not passionate about, that really wasn't bringing me any fulfillment. They were paying me just enough to keep me from quitting, and I was doing just enough to keep from getting fired. Where's the honor in that? How do I feel good about myself at the end of the day by going through a day like that on a day-to-day basis? I believe how you do anything is how you do everything. So if I'm out here half-assing this job that I'm getting paid to do, but I'm still doing a halfway decent job, then I'm gonna half-ass everything else that I do in my life. And if I settle for less in the career that I've chosen, then I'm gonna settle for less in other areas of my life. And if I play small in some areas of my life, I'm more likely to play small in other areas of my life where I think it actually matters. A shark will never outgrow its environment. It would only grow to be as big as the environment allows it to be. So if you put a shark in a 3-foot tank, the shark will only grow to be 3 feet. And if you leave it out in captivity, it'll grow to be as big as it can be. And some of us are acting like sharks in captivity, shrinking ourselves to fit into areas of our life that we've outgrown long time ago. because it's comfortable for us. We're afraid of what other people will think. If we put ourselves out there, how are people going to perceive us? Or if I show up like this one time, then I have to show up like this all the time, or maybe I'll fail. That's just part of life. People are always going to hate on you no matter what you do, unless you don't do anything. So if you don't want any haters, don't do anything. If you get in the game, there's always going to be people on the sideline that are talking shit about you. I'm watching the NBA Finals, and all I'm thinking of is, man, Danny Green can't hit a shot, or LeBron do this, LeBron foul, blah, blah. It's easy for me to sit on the sideline, sit my ass at home, and watch the NBA Finals and critique everything that these players are doing. It's a lot harder for me to go put in the work to try to get to the level of play that they're at. You think LeBron really sits at home and cares about what myself or anybody else says about him, or if he's the greatest of all time? He don't give a shit about any of that stuff. He's just focused on being the greatest player that he can be, So having haters is a necessary part of stepping into your greatness. As soon as you step into your greatness and take a chance on the things that you want to do, people are going to hate on you. And it's not anything that you're doing. It's most of the time it's because of something going on in their life. They're intimidated by what you're doing, or they're they feel like they could do what you do better or whatever. But that's not your job to worry about what other people say. LeBron is not worried about what any of us say, because he's just worried about reaching his full potential and becoming the best player that he can possibly be. And that's what life is really all about. A lot of people place limits on themselves to play small and stay in their little box, in their comfort zone. But life is about reaching your full potential. I think a great way to do that is by asking yourselves, instead of, I'll use the example when you go to the gym. Most people are like, I'm going to do 3 sets for 12 reps, whatever the case may be. But I know plenty of times where I've hit a 12th set and I'm like, damn, I know I could do another one. But I've already placed that cap on what I'm going to do for the day. Transfer that into just life in general. Most people, I want to get a job that makes $50,000 a year, or I want to do this, or blah, 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 whatever. Once you flip it and say, I want to make as much money as I possibly can. I want to read as many books as I possibly can. So instead of placing limits and numbers on what you think you can do, just say, I'm going to do the best I can. That's a daily thing. You can do that every day. Today, I'm going to do the best I can. Today, I'm going to read as many pages as I can. Today, I'm going to hit as many reps as I can. Today, I'm going to, study for as long as I can. Or, when you do that and you add that up over a lifetime, you're going to have a life where you actually discover how far you can possibly go, and you're going to reach your full potential. The richest place in the world is the graveyard. And so many people go to the grave with ideas that they've never acted upon, with books that they've never written, with songs which they've never sung, with all these things have gone to the grave with people because they were too afraid to be great, to step into their own greatness, to try new things, to not care about what other people think. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for any of my friends or family, to where we look back on our lives and we're like, I would have done this, or I should have done that, or I played small in life, I wish I would have done things big. There's plenty of people playing small in life. There's plenty of people working average jobs that they don't like. There's plenty of people in average relationships that they're not satisfied with. There's plenty of people doing average things. There's enough of those people. They say the top is lonely, and I feel like that's true. Because there's plenty of people that are living an average life. And if that's something that you're happy with, then by all means, please, do what you got to do. But I know for a fact that most people that listen to this podcast, most people that I interact with, they're not comfortable with average. If you told them that they were only going to make a certain amount a year, they'd look at you stupid. Or if you only told them that they could do, work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of their life, they would look at you like you're stupid. And I know a lot of listeners don't want the average lifestyle that, that society tells us we're supposed to have. Don't be afraid to play big in life. Don't be afraid to take chances. My dad has a saying, and when I graduated, he wrote this. He gave me a laptop. The laptop I still have to this day. And in a card, he wrote this saying. And it said, never be afraid to dream big, love completely, and take chances, because each will take you places. So I encourage everyone to, if there's something you want to do, try it. What do you have to lose? Go out of your comfort zone and do the things that you wouldn't normally do. Step into your greatness. Stop playing small in life. And, I hope that you all take that to heart. I feel like I need to take that to heart myself. But I want everyone to live a great life, a fulfilled life. And that comes with stepping into your greatness, trying new things, not being afraid what other people think of you, and just really saying, fuck it. I'm gonna do what my heart is telling me to do, whether it's making a lot of money or not, because at the end of the day, we only live once. It's very, very cliche, but if you really think about it, it's true. So why waste your time doing things, why waste your time playing small in life? Why not try to maximize your full potential and be the best that you can be? That's it. That's really all I got for today. Do me a favor and please share this message with somebody else if you think that they would benefit from it. Share it on social media, tag us. That's the only way we get bigger, is you guys sharing it with other people. I appreciate all you guys for the support this far. And it's really been incredible. So if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and sign up for our daily mindset text, our daily motivational text. We've got over 1,000 people across the world who are signed up for these texts. You can go to www.mindsettext.com to sign up. 100% free. And we're going to end this thing how we always do by playing you guys some music. This is one of my absolute favorite songs by an artist named Kid Astronaut. Very good friend of mine. Really dope individual. Hope you guys enjoy it. This song is called Before It Runs Down. And that's it. I'm going to holla at y'all later. Have a very great weekend, great day, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Guess I never understood love. I was taking it for granted. Time shows the best of us, but I learned it also takes the best away. I miss my best friend. Could've sworn that we were brothers. Nowadays when I see you out, we act like we don't even know each other. But that's how this goes. Sometimes life won't be easy, but I still have hope that we'll figure this thing out. And I'll make the most of the time that I'm given before it runs down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I miss my grandmother. Wasn't there to see you go. No, but I hope that you're smiling as I play my songs out on the road. And I don't have the answers to why this life must end, but I know that it's not what you get. Said it's all about what you put in, but that's how this goes. Sometimes life won't be easy, but I still have hope that we'll figure this thing out. And I'll make the most of the time that I'm given before it runs down. Yeah.